What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? Today, y'all see by the title, we are going to get it back raw. Don't mind this, you guys. Working out, my workout, yeah, it had the little Nike sign right there and it scratched your girl up. So don't mind that. It's been there for a while. So y'all, I don't have much to say aside from check out my Patreon and the other things. Links all down below. Please give this video a big thumbs up. All this stuff, all my updates, I'll save it for maybe during the week or something. But I do want to say happy weekend, happy Saturday. That makes sense. And I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. Stay safe. Wherever you're at, be safe. Comment down where you guys are from. I see the flags, all right? So for all my Canadians, hey, hey. And then everybody else, hey, hey again. But you know, your girl's Canadian. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First reason, let's say it like that makes women go ahead and want it, extremely want it, is when you go ahead, speak to her without looking at her. So I told you guys eye contact is everything, but eye contact is more everything when you first meet a woman. When a woman is actually giving you the actual chance, right? Now in the modern day, you don't even get the chance. Women will flat out tell you, oh, well, I'm not going to see you again, or they won't speak to you. So when you guys do the whole speaking to her without giving her the actual attention, we know women, hopefully you guys know today, that they want the attention. So this is where the alpha guys you guys might have heard of, or you might be the high value, even sigmas, all those guys know that women want the attention. So what they will do is take it away. So all the basic things that you guys probably have heard of, you could just look other ways and it'll help. But it doesn't compare to the fact of if you just speak to her and treat her with respect and then take away that attention, it actually works way more. And that's why I told you guys, if you want to be the rude guy, if you want to be the jerk, you definitely can. But you guys got to get that those jerks, most times, they're not going to end up really being in a relationship because they don't really have an intent to, right? At least not with that specific girl that they're giving a hard time to, even though that girl is still staying with him. So moving forward, for you fellas, if you guys understand this game with women, you'll know that it's a little bit, but it goes a long way. So just looking at her will go a long way. And when you take these things away, they reach it only for the guys that they can't get it from. And so I don't want to get back to no contact, but hey, you guys love those videos. So I'm going to have to bring it back to I got to bring it back to this video, my other videos too. But I want to say with no contact, that's the exact same reason why, aside from A, space is there. Aside from A, you're on your purpose, you're doing your thing, she's not knowing. Y'all gotta get that she still wants her eyes wants your eyes all on her. The attention is always required with women, and it's just in their nature. So when you guys know you can't change that, fellas, to wrap up with this number one point, you'll understand that you don't have to waste too much time trying to lure her in, bring her in, that come here by doing your actions. You'll understand that if you just go ahead and direct yourself towards this way, you're good. And things that I want to say about that is that you guys got to keep in mind the guys that play games when women come over, right? I've said stories about that. Keep in mind the guys that go out and work out all the time. Keep in mind the guys that work 24/7. They can't even give a single attention to that woman. So the craving of wanting the pipe it down, it's harder. It's extreme. It grows. And it's really because she has other desires that she's trying to reach from you. So it's like the effort, the energy that now she has to do because she wants to fulfill her ego, because you'll like her, comment, give her that attention. That type of energy is all that she's seeking for, but it's still a lot and it's hard to get with the guys that don't give it to her. So don't give her that energy and you'll understand that she's gonna try to find a way to get it. And that's most times where obviously when you guys are put in that situation, if this girl has no single interest, don't expect that, I'm just saying. Putting that out there. Next thing on my list though is set the mood without making it noticeable too much. So setting the mood, I've said it so many times, you cannot go without setting the mood. Like it's just a priority. You can definitely have things go as planned, but you definitely will have that woman look at you differently as a man. And that's also what you want, because you'll have her start looking at you differently. So if she feels differently about herself, feels more high value about herself, she's not going to want to give herself up to any man that she doesn't feel like is worthy. So if you show you're worthy, even if it means like you're waiting or it's because your status and money, it doesn't matter. It's a matter of showing it. So when we have a woman back to set the mood, you guys are setting the mood to show that you are personally yourself taking care of yourself. Setting the mood because, hey, you like this vibe. Now, that's why I added not to make it noticeable. So you're trying to make her to understand that, well, overall, don't think I'm just really doing this for you. She's still going to think that even if you're not, because, you know, most times women are just ego. Just like that. Like, oh, that's for me, I know. Or you don't gotta tell me, I know. So back to this, man. It could be you guys. You're doing this naturally, in a sense. If it's not in your habit to go buy an incense, to buy something that will make the air smell good, a freshener. Simple as that. If it's not in your nature to take care of yourself, cool, fellas, that's you. Get on it for sure. But then you gotta fake it, or you gotta work with what you got. And so when you don't make it so noticeable, simply is because, hey, well, I don't do this every day, so it looks noticeable because you're trying. But for my fellas out there, it doesn't really matter if you are trying to not be the person that's doing this stuff. Like, let's say you do this and you're doing it naturally. That's all that matters, even if you do it every day or not. That's my point. So now to move on, I'm sorry, I was trying to get it out in a way where I wanted to make it so clear. Kind of made it complicated more, maybe. So once you guys have that complicated part out, we have to touch on how when you set the mood and you make it noticeable, she gets turned off because she knows now you're trying. You're putting so much more effort to the max almost a lot of times in. So your job is really to take it away. Now, the moments where you have to try is going to be with the prettier girls, with the girls that don't take shit from a man. And I know I'm covering this up, but it's really annoying. Hopefully you guys don't mind, but I don't like it. They need to go away. Nike, give my money back. I'm joking. So back to what I was saying, for those girls, the high value woman that they feel like they are, maybe that they are that. For the girls that they feel a certain way about themselves, feel really strongly about themselves, those same women, you're gonna have to put more effort, but you can't make it look too noticeable, because when you do, she will lose that interest. And as I did say, she gets turned off. So fellas, you got to get that. The balance is very, very important. The second you're off balance by making it seem like you're trying so hard, and setting the mood already allows it to get to where it needs to get. I'm not getting into details with how set the mood and then it does this and after this, only because I have plenty of videos. If you guys do want to know more, let me know. But I want to go ahead and move on to wrap up to say, with this point, fellas, if it seems so complicated for you guys, it's not. Because when you are making things noticeable, it's because you're thinking to do it for her, right? You're thinking, okay, if I don't do as much, she might not like it, right? Or she might not notice it. Sometimes some guys want to go big, so she realizes things. But that's not the end goal, because even when you don't do that, but you play your cards right in other areas, you'll have a woman be interested, and she'll be interested because now she has her own end goals with you. And that is what you're trying to get when you're hanging out with a woman, because your end goal, of course, is to slide in the pants, do what your thing. Yeah, we know you might just want a one time, one night. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Or you might want long-term, friend zone. I don't know. But you can't play stupider. Stupider is not a word, but stupid. Let's say it like that. You can't play stupid. You can't play like the fool. My favorite word, the fool. Okay? Fool. Fool. Make sure you're showing this woman that she can't outsmart you, because she's only wasting more of your time trying to string you along when you're over here doing the most for her. This is how we'll wrap up. You're doing the most for her by talking to her, speaking to her, reaching out to her. Absolutely, right? But when you cut all that out, she already knew that you're going to do it no matter what. So when you cut that out, now she's realizing, okay, no matter what, it's not now changing. And this is the part where girls get excited. Oh, you're not gonna do that no matter what no more. Sorry for the ugly face. I don't know. Oh, you're not gonna do that no matter what no more. Oh, you're not into me no more. It could be a whole lot of stuff, because when you take away making it noticeable and also you showing that you can be that guy, you have this girl so twisted. So the last bit, before we move on to that last final point, is most definitely, if you want to have a girl grow interest, especially knowing that you have to give some sort of effort, which is most times in the modern day, you got to get that long-term effort that you're putting in might not be worth it in the beginning at all. So don't do it. Long-term means that this girl will change. She's been showing you stuff. She's been committed. She's actually been into you. So now you guys got to separate that and make it to be fun. Make it to be, I'll talk to you when, you know, you're acting right. You have to make it to be what you want it to be at this point. If it's going to be just the type of thing, then hey, it is what it is, because this girl doesn't want to act right. Y'all got to get it though. You can't give her more of what she isn't asking for, you know? So don't make it noticeable that you're trying to get her in that mood. You're trying to give her this. Okay, fellas, I really want to keep going, but we'll save it for another video. Last point on my list is learn to hit her right. Soft spot. Learn to hit her soft spot right. Learn it. Women have a soft spot, and this is going to be a whole separate video, trust me. But women have a soft spot that you guys are so familiar with. And that is the soft spot of, hey, how can I say it? That is the soft part of, oh, why would you say that to me? That is the soft part of, I don't care, I'll replace you. Or you know how many guys I can get, right? So that is the soft part, because that is the point where they're in their feelings. So whatever their response is, they're expressing themselves because they are in their feelings. Right? If she's unbothered, she doesn't really feel a way. If she's just like, okay, cool, the effort or the frustration or the expression, it's not really going to be there. There's going to be a lot of lack, or there's going to be a lot of chillness, calmness. So when you're dealing with a woman, when you're trying to hit her soft spot, let's throw away how she's emotional, making your feelings be a mess, and her feelings is a roller coaster. So we got to hit her soft spot. You got to hit her soft spot by trying to get to her sensitive areas. Now, this is not necessarily to break, I had to burp. Yeah, we had to get it out. But this is not to break her down. This is not to make her feel any ways. This is really simply to get her to understand that, hey, you think that you're better than, hey, you don't understand, you have way more flaws, if anything, than most of the girls that I talk to. This is supposed to be a realization. And the times where you can, and a lot of men put women in check, this is the time where you guys can put her in check, because you're bringing those realization up to her realization. So she knows this, but she put it in the back burner. She dismissed it. Or she just said, well, if there is healing to do or something I need to figure out, and forget it, right? So for you, you bring it to her knowledge, and that's where you have a woman now connecting with you. Now she's feeling sensitive. Now she's feeling, oh, you know that about me now, and I just want you to get, I don't tell guys this all the time. Sometimes it could also be like, well, you know what? I've been talking to you for a while, and I think it's time. And it's only been 2 days, but it's really because she feels that type of connection of, I trust you. Even if you haven't given her every reason to trust you, women will feel that feeling, and they are emotional by nature. So they're so in tune to the fact of, okay, well, you know what? My feelings feel better because he's there in this moment, or he's doing things differently. So you guys gotta make sure you're not over here doing the simping and doing all the extra stuff that you guys shouldn't already be doing, because of the fact that when you're doing it, those guys never did it, and so it puts you back behind. All right, so this is why simping and all those stuffs never work, and don't ever have a woman wanting more and wanting that. Okay, fellas? So I want to go ahead and wrap up with saying that when you go ahead and take your time with her, try to get in tune with her feelings and give her that connection where she feels relaxed, calm, and she most definitely doesn't feel like you're trying to just be around her for the fight, for that kitty that she has, right? That little piece down there that you guys would like. Y'all gotta get that she can't feel that you're there for that She has to feel close, intimate. And like I said, I'm gonna do elaboration and all that stuff. Just gotta let me know, because this topic is a really detailed topic too. So I just gotta say lastly, fellas, do your thing out here. Don't worry too much. And these females are always gonna be out here, okay? All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.